Hi everyone, this is Antonio Muniz. I was just listening to a recording of an address that one of my favorite authors, um, Simon Sinek, gave to his employees recently. And he was mentioning, and I wrote down a whole bunch of notes and I wanted to share those notes with you while it was still fresh in my mind. One of the things that he talked about is that, video stores, coffee shops, taxis, they're not gone or out of business or going out of business because of Netflix, Starbucks, or Uber. They're suffering, or they went out of business in the case of Blockbuster because they did not reinvent themselves during a crisis, or they chose to ignore the crisis that they were in, or they refused to reinvent themselves. They refused to change. So COVID-19 or coronavirus is definitely more sudden and more shocking than any other crisis in our lifetimes. But it's not unprecedented in the business world. It's not unheard of. This time is not about. It should not be about how should I say, how do we do what we're doing. It shouldn't be about that, but rather how will we do what we're doing in a different world. And the world is different. Organizations have been investing in many things in their people and creating this mindset. He called it infinite will. And those are the organizations that have been saving money, and those are going to be the ones who will come out of this crisis stronger than ever. The will of the people is high in those organizations, so they will fight through it. They'll fight through the crisis because they're in the innovation mode. They're in the innovation mode versus survival mode. And he said that that's a mindset. So something that I wrote down, I said we got to focus on how are we going to get through it versus how we're going to change to thrive through this. I'm going to say that again. Our focus should be not on how we're going to get through this. That shouldn't be the focus. But how are we going to change to thrive through this? We're in the darkness now, but when we will come out, we will come out of this with a better train, and in many instances, a different train altogether. Some of us will have different jobs, some of us will have different businesses, some of us will have different ways of doing our jobs and different ways of doing business. And to me, that presents a great opportunity. So we have to be adaptable and resourceful. The world will continue to change and evolve, and so should we. So this opportunity that we have, and we need to make sure that we take full advantage of it. So our mindset should be one of opportunity, of abundance versus scarcity and survival. So these are some of the notes. I hope that is some value to you. Have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, and we'll see you soon. Take care.